Okay, so I can't do much there. We are... ready to train or go on missions. So I ignored this last time. We let it go by. This one we can't do because I can't buy the equipment to combine. And then Bartholomew said he would pay us off in a bit. I don't know if we go talk to him again or if we just wait for it to auto trigger. Let's do some more training, I guess. I think I'm done with craftsmanship for the moment. The lack of that box is really being felt. So, what to do? Man, I'm suffering from a lack of refreshing beverage. Okay. I think I'm gonna raise endurance, agility, endurance. Then we'll go rest for a bit and see if anything auto triggers. That's definitely not the direction I want to go. Yep. So last time we took the physical job, I don't think this is probably going to be crafting if we do it successfully. And we got 6. Let's give it a try. Soldiers with experience in construction are dispatched to assist the engineers who supervise the assembly of siege weapons. Claiming that you have quite some knowledge of engineering, you also find yourself sent to them. Thanks to your knowledge and skills, you come in very handy to them, and because of that, you repeatedly receive praise during the work. Crafting check passed. Figured that was what it was going to key off of. Intelligent and educated people are always worth their weight in gold, and as a result, you begin to notice that people look at you with more respect, and your authority among the soldiers is clearly growing. So the Earl and the soldiers increased. That's good, I guess. Hey, Bartholomew. Brand new Gambison. Just the Gambison. That's interesting. So, where's the Gambison? I guess we have enough for these 3 things. Lower jacket. I don't think I've seen one of those. Oh, it's a trinket item. Padded jacket for additional protection from both strikes and low temperature. Prevents injuries from attacks who are at least partially blocked by armor. Protects torso limbs. +4 vitality, +2 prestige. But -1 endurance coordination. But fairly good cost. I'm not sure if the background color of items denotes like their rarity level. A lot of games use. Or if it's just, a stylistic choice. Scabbard can be used to equip a secondary weapon. So you could throw your spear, for example, and then grab whatever you've put in the scabbard. Penalties only apply when the scabbard is not empty. And a poor man's pouch. Alright. That's fine. Really? More stuff? Oh, I think now, yeah, he's a trade location we can come to. What do you got? Knife, throwing dagger, ooh, a blackjack. Another trinket item. Strikes to limbs, head, and neck. Increase target's fatigue by 10. Target's fatigue is additionally increased by 1/3 of your strength. Works even if the strike was blocked by armor. Can be used in combat to stun the target. Ooh. I would love to buy that, but I don't have the money currently. I'm not going to use this. Oh, I can't sell to him? Wait, so what's going on here? Am I buying stuff or am I just grabbing stuff with my 1 inventory space? Loot bag. +3 inventory size. Yeah, I have to buy it. I can't sell anything. Alright, so it's a one-way deal, huh? Another darkish orange background. +2 agility, +2 coordination, +1 endurance trinket. Spare crossbow string. Yeah, I would love the blackjack. I wish I had enough to buy it. That seems really useful. Guess I could equip a few things, but I can't get money out of this stuff right now. The Gambeson got auto-equipped, looks like. Yep. Gambeson's pretty good. Does have some penalties, but 5 armor at 85 coverage is good, and 45 on limbs is pretty good too. I like the Gambeson. Seems like a good trade-off. Alright, well, I can't afford anything, unfortunately. So that's that one. Oh. I think this is a random event because we didn't get this last time. One day a Venetian merchant appears in the English camp passing by, traveling from Italy to the lands of the German princes. Wealthy merchant instantly ends up in Bartholomew's field of vision, who quickly makes inquiries about him, finding out, among other things, that the merchant is a big lover of gambling. At the same time, however, he is very cunning and is familiar with most of the tricks that cheaters usually use. Because of it, it would seem that it would not be possible to make easy money on him. Bartholomew, however, being no slouch in everything that concerns gambling, is determined to try his luck and has already scheduled the game with the Venetian. According to Bartholomew, he is absolutely confident that he will be able to outplay the merchant as soon as he sees through his strategy. However, this may not work out the first time. He will need a hefty sum in order to open up the opponent. Given the Venetian's gambling addictions, you can be sure that he will definitely not leave the table until he fishes the last coin from his opponent's pockets or until he empties his own purse. According to Bartholomew, you can earn a lot of money that way, although you have to find good capital to spend on the game. But at the same time, success will be doubly guaranteed if you manage to get some lucky dice. Asks you to help him raise money and promises to generously share the booty in proportion to your investment. You don't have much time. I don't have the resources to help out with this. I just don't. I don't have the lucky dice or anything. We're not likely to get it. We are rested at least. Let's see. Character inventory. So, I think we can sell the scabbard. I'm probably going to sell the lower jacket. Vitality 4, prestige 2, but endurance and coordination -1. Oh, I would love that vitality. I think endurance is probably what I want more. Yeah, let's go trade and sell some of this stuff. Goodbye scabbard. Goodbye jacket. And we already have a pouch. We're up to 119. Variation of the kettle hat. 15 and 60, huh? 5 prestige. And it mentions specifically it's usable in crafting. Agility and coordination penalties, though, and 110. Yeah, we can't do that. Reinforced leather. Whoa, 90% coverage. 111 penalty. Ah, kept the same inventory items. Do we keep a hold of the money, hoping to do something useful with it in a positive crafting direction? We can get the loot bag for 35. That gets us a little closer. That would get us up to 7. It's a trinket item we can equip, and then we can unequip it afterwards. Problem is, I would need to get rid of the healing herbs too, because I need the sewing kit as 1, and then 6 resources. And then I could sell the loot bag because I'd have the sack. So do we try that? Or do we just buy the blackjack and go merrily smiting? All this money and effort just to get more inventory slots. It really comes down, I guess, to how long I think this guy's going to stay alive. Putting effort into the crafting stuff is only useful if the guy's going to stay alive through the next fight. So I'm not confident he is. I don't know that doing crafting stuff in these super, super early runs is going to be worth it. I don't think I'll get enough use out of it before this guy inevitably face plants into the Cambrai siege. Yeah. I think I've learned some good info about the systems and getting that box as soon as possible. It seems to be a tricky balance, though, getting that box as early as it shows up and almost zeroing out your cash, and then being able to take advantage of it. So I think for this run, I'm going to say no. I'm going to go ahead and buy the blackjack. I don't think I can help with the Venetian merchant. Where can I get the box? I've gone and talked to the blacksmith, and it's not an option. I can tell him the order's ready, but we're not putting that together. That's the combined equipment, and I can repair. So you feel free to let me know where I go to get that box, and I'll go look at it. But I can't see a spot to do it. If it's not through the blacksmith socialization, where would it be? I don't have a trade option with him. So, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It looks like a one and done. Unless somebody, like I said, can tell me where to go. I'm pretty sure you get the one opportunity. When you pass, he sells it or something to somebody else. All right. Let's see. So, back, quest and travel. The hustler mission. I'm not sure how much money he actually wants, and I don't have we haven't seen the rabbit's foot or the gambling dice that I think might help. We haven't done this one. Maybe we'll pursue this one and see what this quest looks like, so I'm informed for further runs. Let's go talk to Bartholomew first, though. How much money are you actually looking for, buddy? Up to 50, huh? I just think that's going to be a black hole. Especially without the item. Let's try the other mission first, see what happens there, and then hopefully we still have the option to make the decision. So, quests and travel. Travel, and the De Lambert estate. Let's see what happens here. Alright, Earl's order leads you to the estate, De Lambert. One of the few places around Cambrai that is definitely not threatened by marauders and foragers. Group of fortified buildings in the rolling hills to the northwest of the city. Despite the fact it's clearly not a full-fledged castle, the estate still looks very solid. For the most part, thanks to the imposing moat surrounding it. It as well as short but thick walls. The entrance to the drawbridge, you're stopped by the crossbowman standing on the wall, asking what the hell you need here. Yeah, what do you actually want here? The question kind of catches you by surprise. Here on the assignment from the Earl. They don't fully understand the significance of the mission. It's gonna shoot me. Ah, luck. Fail. Kathunk. Saved by the armor. Fatigue level increased. Young girl appears, rudely reprimanding them. Oh, is this another one of the waifu? Eva. Yeah, I think this is another one of the waifu. Wonder what the chances are that a medieval peasant spoke French. A medieval peasant from England spoke French. How prevalent was that kind of language ability? More likely. Relationship improved, virtue increased. Eva de Lambert, daughter of Count Guillaume de Lambert, guardian of Flanders. Tell about the Earl's assignment frankly. She seems like she wants honest, straight-up talk. He wants wine. Promise my family's lands and villages around Cambrai will not be plundered and nothing will happen to their inhabitants. Like I can make that promise. That's going to come back to bite me later. The promise. Another relationship improved. New travel destination. All right, your return to camp is uneventful. Camp activities, socialize, the Earl. About the wine. Reputation increased. And some florins. Now piss off. And some quest XP. All right, so we learned a new thing. We got the initial intro to another character. I don't know if she has... I mean, we can travel there, but I don't know what specifically she might do. Like the medic, we know what we might get there. Which, speaking of, I haven't gone and talked to her yet. All right, back. We still got some time. Physician. Talk. So last time, I said I saved him and she didn't believe me. So. And off she goes. Huh. I haven't figured out yet how to get any progress with her to get the healing stuff cheaper. I know that's a possibility, but I don't know how or where to do that. Back to 94. I should probably get or make a bandage. I haven't picked up the other tools, and I don't have a place to store them. Prestige of 3. Prestige indicates how much respect and authority you invoke with your equipment and attire. It being too low may result in some characters refusing to talk to you or some of the interactions becoming unavailable. High values, on the other hand, may open some social doors and make certain characters act way friendlier to you. Yeah, I know prestige is something you need to be able to swing in both directions. There are reasons, both virtue and prestige. There are reasons why you want to be high and or low for various circumstances. So prestige we can raise by equipping certain gear. Certain items we've found have like prestige points. So by wearing them and then going into the interactions, you can get through conversation choices and then you can take them back off again. But these inventory restrictions are being kind of rough. So we have 1 trinket. That doesn't give us any stat bonuses. I need to get some more strength on this character too. I gotta do something with these healing herbs. Let's go back to the crafting screen real quick. So healing herbs and what? Bandage. No. Don't think the tourniquet. Nope. Medicine. Healing herbs in a canteen or 3 healing herbs. I have a canteen. Oh, I don't have alchemist tools. I don't suppose you have alchemist tools. Nope. Uh-oh. Your guard duty falls on an unexpectedly cold day. Ah, great. Random event. Screw you. We got a screw you random event last time, too. That's gonna, once again, come back to bite me, because now I'm not gonna have the space to do the things I want to do. So I gained a slot and lost a slot. The goal was to just flat lose a slot. Whoops. I can't put medicine in the bag? That seems weird. Alright. I thought making that would allow me to put the medicine in the poor man's pouch. It's a consumable item, but apparently also a crafting item, which means it won't go into the pouch because of that tag. Between battles, huh? Interesting distinction that I don't see they actually address or warn you ahead of time about. Yeah, this is a real problem, this inventory limitation. And again, I have the same problem where I can't get enough items because they don't stack. So I have to be able to get to 7 to be able to make the thing that will let me hold more things so that I can make things. I hate chicken and egg problems. Huh. Alright. Enough diddly-dalling with that stuff. Let's train and get into the next fight and get another start going. So quests and travel. We've got the promise, which will come up later. I think I'm just going to go ahead and give him money and then get into the next fight because I don't think we're going to likely come out of it. So let's go camp activities, socialize, Bartholomew. About the merchant. 50 florins. Back. Train. Okay. We're at melee weapon 2. Craft 6. I would like... Let's get one more in... Oops, I am exhausted. Never mind. Oh, deliver water. Yeah, I don't need all the storyline justifications. Gives you the letter, come to him with get the water later when you're ready. Alright. New quest, the water boy. Yeah. So... Quest and travel. Water boy is the sergeant. We're gonna lose some status with the sergeant. Take the bag. Ah! That's hilarious. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I should have taken the bag first, apparently. That's hilarious. Love how I could have done that and then been able to take the bag. But now I can't get back to get to the bag. Some of these things are so awkward. Yep, now the option's gone. That is hilarious. Alright, we're just going to let that one go. We'll keep the water for use during fighting. Back to training. So... Wow. Few wins, then all of a sudden, big loss, big loss, big loss. I have any money left? We're down to 31. Yep, that's all fine. All right. We're getting short on time. Melee skill. Let's get one coordination and then try to solo practice. Nope, not quite enough. Not a bad sequence there. Yep. Reputation. Wow. Holy crap. I didn't know it'd be that much to the Earl. Screw that guy. We're going to die soon anyway. It's not going to matter. Okay, we got a tiny bit of time left. I don't think we'll have enough time to train and recover, so we're not going to do that. I don't have any items. Yeah, I don't like having this stuff. I won't be able to pick stuff up if we win and get a chance to loot. I think I'm going to sell this canteen. So we'll go to trade. We'll sell the canteen. I'm going to sell the medicine too. Leaves me 4 spaces. We'll deal with that. Ornate bracers. 70 cost. Lightweight bracer. Only 2 armor, only 15% coverage, but prestige 5. So that's one of those items you equip to look all fancy and stuff to pass conversation checks. That'd be the primary reason to buy that. You're spending money just for the opportunity. And it's an equipment item instead of a trinket space, so you can combine that with trinkets to get your prestige up. Good to know. Okay, anything else interesting? Nope, not really. Let's do... I think we can get away with training a stat. Let's do another strength. And then we should be able to rest maybe twice. Oh, we can even get one more in, but we don't need it. Last chance to buy something cool. Iron helm. Fancy shoes. So, prestige 5. Trinket. 50 money. Yeah, finding the balance between cash for needs and cash for prestige items. And understanding the effects of how much prestige I might need to get past certain conversation choices. I'll have to try that sometime. Can be used in combat to do an agility-based stun. Really? Alright, let's buy this. What the heck? Why not? Hasn't triggered yet. I'm going to put it on. And then go chat with the... I think she won't talk to me again. Oh, never mind. Things have been disappearing. Oh, I just sold the medicine. You better not ask me for a medicine. Someone is stealing. Mysterious thief acting at night. I'll deal with it. I'm assuming the prestige change triggered this and not me just deciding to go talk to her. Suspicious figure. Follow him inside. Stuffing his bag full of medicines. Oh, now he tells me a sad story. Nope. All right, relationship improved. Oh boy. We'll try the truthful thing this time again. God damn it. Every time I try to be truthful, it just kicks me in the ass. Oh, hilarious. 10 out of 100. 15 out of 100. Okay, well, what else can we do? Not going to train. I don't have much to trade. We've got 8 florins left. 8. Camp activities. I don't want to work at the forge. That'll generate that. I think I'll just gamble my 8. Hey, we're up to 10. All right, proceed. I don't think I need to do anything with the character. All right, yeah. We don't need to watch all that. Nope, keeping my shield. All right, who do we got? French footman again. Leather cuirass. Ooh, he's got a woodcutter's axe. That's the two-handed axe. Ouch. And a padded leather gorget. 100% neck coverage. I want that. I want 100% neck coverage padded leather gorget. 7 armor, neck coverage 100. What the hell? That's one of the best pieces of armor I've seen. That's not bad either. 90% coverage for 7 armor. All right, so we're going to be going for his head. Head and limbs. There's no limb coverage, so yeah, head and limbs. He has no shield, but he's going to chop my shield up pretty quick. Okay. So, we've got this thing. We could use it. Can be used in combat to stun the target. Lights out. 100%. Is it one use and it's destroyed or what? Because that seems pretty powerful. Only one. Oh, well, there's a duration effect like I asked about earlier. On cooldown. Okay, so it's got a cooldown. Yeah, I probably could have timed that a little better. Wait until he was staminaed out so I'd get a good bonus and then do it. Because right now I'm not going to get much done while he's stunned. Let's see. So if we go offense, stance, overhead strike, we want limbs. Neck, he's got 100% covered, so we have a 0 chance bypass. Could go head. Guess we should go head. 92% to hit, and there's no protection. He doesn't actually have a helmet like this picture shows. Nice big hit. Well, you know, I didn't like that. Thought he was going to be stunned for the next round. Armor damaged. Crap. Back to defense. Still fresh. Let's just recover. He's going to chop again. I haven't faced somebody with a two-handed axe like this. Oh, he recovered. God, man, my recovery sucks. Yeah, these numbers, these recover numbers are terrible. Broke my shield in one. 5 fatigue recovery. Really? Three endurance only gets me 5. Wow. So he's gonna go recovery. I'm lost my shield. Same problem as before. I might be able to kill him early, but then somebody else is definitely gonna step in. He's already winded. That's the only good news is the two-hander is going to fatigue him fairly quick. Don't want to go for a canteen yet. Or do I? Yeah, let's have a canteen. Does not use my turn. Cool. So that gets us back to almost completely renewed. While he's low, so we want to go offense. Well, we might not need to. We'll check the numbers. Because we can stay in defense if our hit numbers are high enough. So, whoops. We go offensive stance, attack, overhead strike. We got a 69% chance on the head, 89 limbs. If we go defense, attack, overhead, 49, 69. So, 20% difference. Nice big hit. He recovered. I could probably finish him this round. And we might tip over into the next category. I don't need a huge hit. My numbers are going to be a little worse now. I would take a limb strike for 70%. Yeah, why not? 1 hit point. Wait, he's bleeding. He'll die next round. Oh, he's killed. Do we get a second? We do. And we immediately take a big hit. You bastard. Poisoned, bleeding, and winded. That went horribly wrong, horribly quickly. I was looking pretty good when I made the decision to press that attack, and now all of a sudden we're going to get chopped up. Inexperienced man-at-arms. Strength 7, using Page's sword, but it's, you know, got the old poison on it. And a light helmet and low-quality mail. Damn. Come on. Yeah, that pretty much ruined me, that one strike. And we're early, so there's probably without a shield especially, it's not likely I'm going to delay my way to the end of this fight. Still on cooldown. Well, we gotta go defense, and we're gonna just respite. Of course, he's still fresh. Poison's gonna... Poison and bleed is going to end me all by itself. We're back into fresh territory. Let's recover one more. Ooh, recover or go for a strike. The shoe, agility based stunned. So this one's got just stun the target. Doesn't mention an ability in particular, but I assume strength. We're at 5 agility. I'm not sure how that's going to stack up specifically. We got a little more than him. Throw a shoe at him. Foot trick. Fancy. Oh, zeroed out his stamina too. I like it. Failed his recovery roll, reduced. We bled again. Bleed's finally gone. He's winded 2. Low stamina, but we're also low. Unfortunately, I got a respite and recover again. Hopefully that trip counts towards being aggressive and I don't get the being a wimp modifier. Recovered again. Not enough stamina. Does it mention a stamina cost? It doesn't mention a stamina cost. And absolutely nowhere does it mention a stamina cost. Oh, stamina cost 20. It does mention it. You just gotta find it. Higher the strength, the higher chance to ignore helmet. Stuns target. Alright, that's a pretty high stamina cost to get the stun off. Round 12, still early. Just need to survive a couple more swings. He's probably going to kill me in one blow. If he does land one, so I don't know how likely we are to get through this. I don't have any healing. I got the wine bottle, which, whoops. Big fatigue relief, remove 30 fatigue, lowers duration of bleeding and light poison, boost vitality temporarily. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Got us a couple more hit points. And we're drunk. I'm sure that doesn't have any negative effects in combat. And he's probably going to take a swing next round. What are our chances to feint him? Check feint, 60%. I could blackjack him. We got enough stamina. Two more turn cooldown. I wish it mentioned the stamina cost on this screen. What to do? Low chance to hit, but no armor. He's going to swing. I got to stay in defensive mode. I think I'm going to risk it and recover one more time. Please miss. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I needed right there. Now we've got a big advantage on stamina. He's at tired 3. Let's see. If I can just keep him on the back foot, I'll let him recover once. I'll try to... He'll definitely recover, and then I'll try to either trip him or hit him with the blackjack next round. So for this round... Still bad feint numbers. I need to figure out what improves chances for feints. So success depends on agility, weapon skill, weapon length, and fatigue level. Blinds for a turn. 10 stamina. Stamina drain from the opponent, 10. A miss penalty of 0, costs 5 to use. Okay. So it's a combination of multiple things. Agility, weapon skill, weapon length, and fatigue level. Good to know. And skill feint. An elaborate feint prioritizes weapon skill and influenced by a fighting stance. Stamina drained is a combo of 10 plus weapon skill divided by 2. 10 miss penalty. And a 10 stamina cost. Okay. Yeah, I need to learn when these might be cool to use. Do we go for damage? He's got 40. Even if I get heavy strikes, it's going to take 3 or 4 hits. And I don't want to use a ton of stamina. I want to maintain my stamina advantage. So I think I might just go for a simple chop. Go for limbs, because that'll keep his stamina down also. Ooh, 70% for a neck. No protection. Oof. Might be able to get a nice bleed on him. Alright, let's take the risk. Got the hit. Fatigued him. He recovered. He's going to have to recover again. That gives me a turn to recover. He'll recover. Then I'll hit him with the blackjack. I'm still fresh. He is deep into tired 3. Yeah, we might come out of this. I think we can arrange this if I play it right. So let's play the recover game. He got back to 19. I'm going to go for the blackjack. I thought that would also drop some fatigue for some reason. Crap. That put me into winded. Yeah. Thank God he missed. Alright, so he's back down to 5. Next thing he does is probably going to tip him over into the next tired category or fatigue category. Stay on defense and just recover. Let him do his next thing. I think we'll have him if he went +5. He's at 10. Cover one more time, and then I'm probably going to go flurry of blows on him after that to try to finish him. Failed. That's not good. He still hasn't done something. Damn it. Time's going to run out. Attack. Oh, overhead strike. 70-70 or a 90-70. This one is more likely to drain his stamina. Let's go for limbs. Oh, damn it. Ah! And poisoned again. -17. We had him. Damn it. He got lucky with his last roll. Oh, well. That's fine. All right. Met his demise. Cambrai second assault. I think that's about as far as we got last time. Did we get through the first fight? I forget. Total score 114. We're up to level 6.5. All right. We learned a lot that time. We're getting a better feel for the balance of things. I screwed up not understanding the inventory limitations and just what kind of a problem that was going to be for doing any kind of crafting. If you're going to do money-making crafting at that stage, I'm not sure how you go about it, because it seems like, without further investigation, it seems like you're limited to only a few recipes that only have a couple of ingredients, and the cost of the ingredients to buy is more than what you're going to get by selling the resulting item at low crafting levels. So I'm not sure how you earn money through crafting in the early part of the game. You just don't have the cash to support it. And if you buy that box, you really don't have the cash to support it. So I'm a little confused with what I've seen so far and how to handle that part of it. That one's eluding me. I think for getting the medicine cost down, we just need to get some kind of an item that raises the one stat that I've already forgotten the name of. So Cecilia will take us more seriously, and we'll get some options to improve our relationship with her to bring the costs down. We didn't need to use her services this time in the early fights, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, there's meta knowledge. It's part of the roguelike gameplay. I don't mind it so much as long as I can find the information I need. And it's expected that you're going to play, die this early stage quite a bit. And then you're building up points so you can make more powerful characters that will then start having much less difficulty skating through the early ones, and then eventually just steamrolling the early ones right on through. So, we're still learning things, getting a feel for the balance, finding the interface and UI elements. I think I've hunted down most of the things. There's not too many things left that I feel like I haven't gotten the information on. There's been a few occasions where I get annoyed where I make choices and then I can't switch screens to adjust things to finish making the choices. Like that inventory snafu with the bag and the other items. I'm not sure that would have worked in either way, even if I took the bag first, because I have to, I think, equip it either into a trinket slot or wherever it goes. So I think I would have had the same problem regardless. But yeah, that's so far the only thing I'm feeling like it's a weird bit of noob trap, trying to get that stuff figured out. That's kind of hit or miss. So yeah, now I'm playing. So there's different modes to play. I'm playing Heads Will Roll mode, the hard mode. It's a roguelike mode where each time you play and die, you get awarded points based on how far you progressed. Those points get added to your profile, and then this is the generated points so far. When you create your character, initially you go create random, and you can hit random as many times as you want, and it literally creates a random character with random stats. But the random character range of capability is going to give you a better character than trying to create manually, which uses your earned generation points. So you play these for I don't know how many runs to build up this level, And eventually, the points you have earned is going to be stronger for manual creation than what you could have gotten from random. And then from there on, you create manually, and you very specifically build the character with the exact stats and traits and so on. So, here, we'll hit create manual so you can see what it looks like. This over here. What? I don't think I did a manual character earlier. That's weird. Sure hope it doesn't erase my current character. Well, let's find out. I'll be annoyed if it does. So, Vormithrax. Yeah, we have our generation points here. So I can spend points however I want. And you can even get items that you start with. So you have pretty much the complete generation system that the random gives you. So I could say, give me some points. So what is that costing? A single point costs 10. So 10 points. And I think after like 5, I think it goes up. So 10 each to there. Yeah, and then it jumps. Jumps a lot. It jumps to 50 each. That's quite the increase. So, you know, 3 strength, a couple of agility, a couple of endurance, maybe a vitality, a weapon skill, and we're already down to 38, and we haven't taken any talents, and we haven't picked any items. So if we went with weapons, drag. Oh, can't pick certain things until you get unlocks. All right. I would like basic axe. Costs 30. And we're out of points already. So, that's why we're still... Random is going to provide me a stronger character. We just don't have enough generation points yet to exceed. So... we'll do more runs on random. I'm suspecting I might need to get to like level 10 or maybe even level 20 really to be significantly ahead and do the create manual. Oops. Oh, I don't want to load. All right. So there we go. So that's Heads Will Roll Reforged, our first play through, first look. I'm enjoying it. I won't wear out the early part. As long as I can hit the control key, which is how you fast forward through all those dialogues we've already seen, then it's pretty zippy. It gets through that stuff, and I can go right to the meat and potatoes part that I actually want to interact with and enjoy. Probably another couple of runs. We'll have a pretty good feel for the interface and all that. I do want to start experimenting a bit with different weapon systems to see how they work. But I suspect I'll probably hold off on that for a little bit longer. We'll keep up with the single one-hand axe shield combo, so we get a good solid feel for it before I start switching and comparing. So yeah, I'll return to it. As always, let me know in either chat here or on the YouTube's comments if you're enjoying the content in the particular game or have any questions, and I'll get back to you. But we'll definitely revisit, so look forward to it in the near future. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great evening. Stay safe out there.